Hi, I'm Jeff and live in New York City with my husband, José Carlos.
This is Petra, our daughter. She's 5 months and a week. And this is Aaron.
And I'm their gestational surrogate.
I'm from Spain originally. I've been in the States for 18 years now.
I worked in journalism for years as an art director. Been working for a gourmet donut bakery for the past few years as their creative director. I think one of the good things about José Carlos and I as a couple is that we balance each other, because often I'm the optimist, we can get anything done, and he's the pessimist, worrier. But when parenting really became an option in discussion, I was the one, like, we don't have the money for it, where we live in a one-bedroom apartment. So we were together
for 4 years, I guess.
For 4 years before we really sat down and started looking at the options on how to create a family. We knew we wanted to create a family. Literally watching The New Normal in bed one night, thinking about it, and we're like, all right, what about surrogacy? How do we do that? And Googled men having babies, and sure enough, we found menhavingbabies.org, and that was the beginning. And then I think it was a week or two later was Men Having Babies conference, and that's where we really dove in. And it was overwhelming. I mean, we got to be able to talk to surrogacy agencies, surrogates, fertility clinic. We were in the right place at the right time, because one of the things was overwhelming for us was the cost. They launched a program called the Gay Parenting Assistance Program, GPAP, which is what we call it, that was set up to give financial assistance to parents-to-be.
So once we decided to go through surrogacy, it was very important for us the way we did it. It was very important for us to, the woman who was going to do this for us, we wanted to have a relationship with her. So when we did the application, that was the main thing we asked for.
I decided to be a surrogate after giving birth to my own 2 children. My husband and I discussed it thoroughly, and we decided that surrogacy was going to be a good path for us. I wanted to have that relationship. I wanted to have them be a part of my pregnancy. I wanted them to be at as many appointments as I possibly could, and I wanted them to be close enough to travel for appointments, and I wanted that to be something that they wanted. I wanted to have a couple that wanted to be 100% a part of the pregnancy as much as I was. You know, when we sat down for the very first time, it was minutes into our first meeting that I realized they're passionate about being parents. They want this more than anything in the world, and you know, parenting is all or nothing. You're all in or you're all out, and I wanted parents that were all in, and I found that in Jeff and José Carlos.
At least for me, it's never what I thought. Like, you make all these dreams in your head of how it's going to be, but it's always surprising in many different ways, and in all good ways. And we've been so lucky with an amazing girl, healthy, beautiful, very social. She loves people, and it's just been an incredible experience so far.